Hey there! So the app that I use to record my captions on Instagram is called Caption This. And I'm going to show you how to use it right now. Okay, so you can use this while you're just talking, but I like to use videos I've already recorded because it just makes it easier to edit them. And once you load it, it will play, and you can see how I'm basically saying, hey there. So the app I'm using is exactly what I use for this intro. And what's really neat about this app is that you can come up to this little palette thing and you can change the background colors, you can change the fonts, you can change the font sizes. You can change the color of the text. So when you change the background, you might want to pay attention to the color of the text as well. And here's an example of when it's blue. And then let's say I wanted to go and change it to black. Okay, so let's hit the little A's at the top and edit our text. So now I can come in here and I can play it back and I can just change some of these. So I know that this needs to be capitalized for caption this. It's really not that big of a deal, but I'm just gonna go ahead and change it. And then I'm just gonna make a few more changes until I get it right where I need it. Now, one thing that's really neat is that I can hit this little arrow thing at the bottom and I can re-watch the video as I'm editing. This is a new update that they did and it makes things so much easier. And of course you can just hide it so you can edit it as well. Okay, so that looks good. So let's see how it looks. Cool. All right, so if you don't speak English, it also has all these other different languages you can use. And then when you're done, just hit save and that's it. Another tip is that I like to use these apps to cut my stories shorter. Basically, when you upload a long video, you can have it save into 15-second videos. And this is so much easier to edit. So now you have all of these little videos that you can edit instead of one long one. It's a good idea to add captions to your Instagram stories because some people don't have the sound on, or they're deaf, or they have hearing problems. Here are a few things that people have sent me on Instagram. I love this so much, especially because I'm deaf in my left ear. I am wondering how many others are deaf or hard of hearing may have reached out to thank you. Really appreciate these captions instead of long text, so much easier to understand. This is from Ashley over Signed with Heart. Awesome. Thanks for adding CC to your videos. Looking forward to seeing more content from you. Thank you for captions. I never ever turn on my sound. And another one. I sneak in Instagram during quiet moments like when the baby is asleep in my arms. So the captions totally rock. I would normally swipe away when people talk in their stories, but slow the scroll to read yours. Thank you. And then I said, yes, I have a friend who is deaf, so I always think about her when I post those. Now, if you don't want to use this app, you can always just listen to yourself talk and type out what you're saying. Here's an example of how I did that here. So let me know, which way are you going to add captions to your Instagram stories? Or do you have any suggestions on how to do this? I hope you're having a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.